On this episode of Replay, we're traveling back to the year 2000, October 26th, and we're playing Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. This is one of my favorites. It's such a weird little side kind of chapter to the Zelda legacy. I'm Andrew Reiner. We got Wade Wojcik here.
Hello.
He's going to be playing, actually. He's not just in the video room. He knows this game like you wouldn't believe. And we also have Kyle Hilliard.
Hey.
This is one of your favorite games?
Yeah, I would say so.
And then Jeff Marchiafava is kind of lurking in the corner.
Yep.
Wearing a cape.
I don't like any of this. But I do like Butts as a name, so good job,
That's something.
Wade.
Thank you. Yeah.
You don't like Zelda?
No, actually, I love Zelda.
But not this game? Oh, man.
I think,
a legend
I think
held dearly.
A Link to the Past is my favorite Zelda game. It was the first one I played, and that was at the top of the list for me ever since.
So you're more of a fan of the top-down Zelda experience.
I am more of a fan of A Link to the Past, just in general.
So what do you think of the new Link Between Worlds?
It's all right. I haven't played it, but but I like what they're trying to do with it.
Get out of here, Father.
Oh, boy.
So this one, man, everything about this one, the time, just the setup of it. Kyle and Wade, you know a lot about this game's history with Aonuma and Miyamoto working on it together.
Yes.
Let's go into
So yeah,
a little bit of that here.
They wanted to do, I think, originally a Master Quest version of Ocarina of Time, but he didn't. Aonuma didn't want to basically rehash the old dungeons. He wanted something a little more fresh. So Miyamoto said, "You have 1 year, do what you can," and so that's why you see a lot of the same assets being reused. The characters, obviously, the models. And the 3-day cycle, I think, was originally going to be a week, but they shortened it to 3 days to save on development time. But I still think it has, a good beginning, middle, end in the cycle of the days.
I actually, at the time when I played this game when I was young, I was kind of turned off by the reusing of assets. I was like, this is weird that all these characters are here. But as I played it more, and definitely in retrospect, I actually really love it because it makes the world so bizarre and creepy because there's all these characters that you recognize and you spend a lot of time with in the previous game, but now they're just off slightly and they don't seem to remember meeting before. It just makes the whole game kind of feel like this bizarre dream.
Right.
And Skull Kid, one of my favorite characters in all of gaming. I just love his design, everything about him, and just what he does, and the way he walks.
Yeah, look at that.
It's just amazing.
Look at that shuffle.
He's like made of sticks or something. It's weird.
Yeah, he's like a scarecrow, almost.
And this script is written by Mitsuhiro Takano, and it's a story based on something that Miyamoto and Koizumi came up with. And then, Aonuma was kind of served as the director, but obviously Miyamoto is all over this as well.
Yeah, this was like Aonuma worked extensively on Ocarina of Time. Like he was one of the co-directors, but this was his first kind of like, this is his. Like this was the first one that he really put his stamp on, And I think he did a pretty good job.
Yeah, it's really different, as you'll see here in a bit. And we're going to watch the beginning, and then we're going to jump into a dungeon, correct, Kyle?
I think we're gonna jump ahead. We're right. I have a save file where I'm like right ahead of the first dungeon. I did a feature, I guess like a year ago now, where I played every 3D Zelda to see how long it took to really get started. So I happen to have this save file that's a good bit into the game. But I wanted to watch the opening cutscene because
it's awesome.
Yeah, and it really again it sets up just this really kind of terrifying world, and it's really cool.
And Epona took off on her own with Skull Kid, by the way. I just want to point this out. No loyalty to Link whatsoever.
See ya.
Well, once that creep jumps on your back, like, what would you do? I'd just run as fast as I could.
I'd be like, dude, you got a cool mask. Let's get out of here.
So one of the cool things right away is, you notice Link controls really similarly to Ocarina of Time, but his voice is a little deeper. He has a different shield.
Oh, so he is older. I guess I didn't really notice.
A few months older, and he does these cool little flips. If I can do it, there you go.
Yeah, I remember starting this game and being like, oh, I'm in for something.
Yeah.
Link is doing flips. This is about to get crazy.
And this is where he goes down the rabbit hole.
This is where he dies.
That was a short game.
Yeah. Classic this fiction here.
I don't really remember all this stuff. This is cool. Like seeing these are like all the masks that you get later in the game, it looks like.
They're just drawings.
Oh, okay.
And you collect them in Psychonauts.
they're oh yeah, that's right. They're figments of your imagination, right?
So yeah, he falls down, and you can make the argument here that he's really in a dream the whole time. Because,
if you really want to get fancy. Which
I think he died of getting trampled by that stupid horse, and now he's this is the afterlife.
Like some things don't make sense. Like how could he get rid of the horse that quickly?
How does he float? I mean,
Wow, that's the mask.
Yeah, that's. Oh boy.
Maybe it is a Zelda game. Maybe we shouldn't look too deep into it.
Oh boy.
And I should point out, Majora's Mask is coming to 3DS now next year, and they kind of slightly redesigned the mask.
Did they?
Yeah, from what people are saying, it's maybe some of the sharp angles aren't quite there anymore.
I did notice the moon looks much creepier, I think, in the remake.
Look at this.
God, this is a survival horror game.
Yeah,
Get away
I mean,
from
what
me.
the hell? I think we're seeing that here.
Ah,
That's a good Link
I don't
impression.
want it. The ground isn't moving. Look at that.
God,
Oh,
man.
boy.
This is great. I'm sort of half remembering this stuff. Like the giant Deku scrub chasing you down.
It's in my nightmares now. So, yeah, this is so bizarre. I really like in the beginning how they set up Clocktown. They set up the culture of
Yeah.
that world.
Oh,
And
man.
the music's great. This is Kondo and Minagishi. Man, everything about this game, so good. So good.
So I will say, like, the first time I played it, I came away from it a little negative after Ocarina of Time because it had it had fewer
What?
dungeons. It only has
Oh, yeah.
4, and
Yeah.
and you were kind of reliving this 3-day cycle over and over, which kind of felt repetitive.
Mm-hmm.
But when the game like really finds its footing outside of those kind of core Zelda mechanics is when you start trying to collect all the masks.
Yeah, there's one mask in particular that you got to be perfect on to get. And when you collect them all, I believe it's collecting all the masks, you become the fierce deity. That,
Yep.
Yes. Yeah.
the ultimate version of Link that we've seen in the game.
Which you don't need to beat the game, but it definitely helps a lot against the final boss.
It makes the final boss super easy.
It does, yeah.
So transformation's a big part of the game. You get to play as a Goron.
And you're right, Kyle. It doesn't have as many dungeons. Yeah, like you said, like the 4, but it definitely makes up in side content.
Yes,
There's so many side quests between, like the Bomber's Notebook, and just other characters you meet out in the world. But that was, I think, one of my favorite parts of the game is the Bomber's Notebook and being able to go through different people's lives.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, I was thinking about it. Like, you look at something like Grand Theft Auto. There's all these pedestrians walking around, but they're just sort of AI on these paths, you know. But like every person that you see walking around Clocktown has a story and a background, and by reliving those 3 days, you get a chance to see, like, focus on every single one of those people.
It's fantastic. Yeah. I mean, with a few exceptions, maybe everyone, has a certain goal where they're walking to the mayor's office to go yell at him for some reason, and it's all like interlocking.
That was a shortcut, Wade.
Oh, can I make it? Oh yeah, I'm not messing around.
You knew you were gonna make that. You were just trying to make us feel bad.
Wade just has his eyes closed too, by the way.
Yep,
He's not even
I'm
looking at the
blindfolded.
screen.
Oh, and this is a really interesting character. This is the son of the butler later on. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
I don't remember.
I do remember the butler, yes.
Oh man, it's like Okay, so the butler in the Deku Palace, he references how he and his son used to race, and he races you for a mask. In the end credits to this game, you can see him at this grave, or if that's not a grave.
and he's crying.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And it's
Game
one of
is
those
dark.
things that the game really doesn't talk about too much, but it's there. If you
Very
wanna-
subtle.
Yes, very subtle. So now we are in a strange new world. The door closed on us. We're trapped.
Hey, Wade, I wrote a strategy guide for this. You should read it.
Did you?
Yeah, I think you'd love it.
Here's your.
Oh, not
People
this
make
guy.
fun of my strategy guides on
Is it
Replay.
in the magazine?
Yeah.
Well, I should check it out.
When we were starting up the game, Jeffin was already getting worried.
This guy is a living nightmare.
Look, he's got a Mario mask on his back. It's profile here, but it's there.
Oh, I see it.
Those aren't masks. They're faces.
Oh, and how he moves around without makes jump cuts with how he moves.
Oh god. I mean, I remember you think about Majora's Mask and you're like, oh yeah, that game was creepy, but I'm really it's all flooding back.
Look
to
at
me,
that.
Like, how quickly this game is scary. You know,
How
in
does
the
he
opening
move?
moments.
Just jumps around. Oh, it's all about your schedule, buddy. Ah! And he's got that screaming guy
Yeah.
right over his shoulder.
Just being tortured eternally.
He's also Vulcan, and he should not be smiling like that.
Okay.
Someone report him to Spock.
So,
Oh Wade, you suck at this game.
I know. Oh, terrible. Let's go outside.
And then you kind of get into some sort of opening Zelda stuff right here, where you gotta talk to some people, run some fetch quests. Get a good look at the town here.
And again, just like Ocarina of Time, these stupid carpenters are doing nothing. They're just running around in circles. They're not working at all.
If I was a carpenter and I saw this wooden boy come running in, I'd be like, hello.
Come over here.
Yeah, why don't you come over here? Chop! And then I have a wooden bowling ball.
No, I thought this intro kind of puzzled how to turn human again was really a great way to start the game. To learn the city a little, learn the mechanics, and right, look at this guy. Oh, because you got I think it's Kafei is his name?
Keaton, right?
Oh, no,
Keaton
Pikachu.
mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has like a really kind of sad story too about like growing young when he was supposed to being married an older woman.
Yep. So he's got a great
age.
story. These carpenters, they're just kind of walking around and not doing much, and they're kind of fighting with the guards here. So the guards are saying, everyone has to, I think, leave town, and the carpenters are like, no, everyone should stay and experience the carnival. And this dog, he's got a very interesting story.
Well, he has. It's funny that you joke about the dog, but he even becomes a character too because he doesn't like Deku Scrub Link. I think he likes
doesn't.
Zora Link. I think he's scared of Goron Link. So even he has like a personality.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, and he can swim too. So I don't know if we want to jump ahead.
I think so. I think this would be a good.
Yeah,
place
let's
to
jump ahead.
Okay.
First, can you look up, is the moon there yet, or is it not?
I gotta get away from this guy.
Yeah, get up on that tower, maybe.
I can't. That's the goal. Okay, so I don't know the classic controller.
There you go. Oh, that's.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, no.
Try it now.
Oh, okay. It's just
There
up
you
C.
go.
Get out of here, dog!
Oh,
There it is.
God.
Now, as creepy as that looks, I'm pretty sure in the remake it looks even creepier. It's like staring more downward. Now it's kind of staring off at the horizon.
Now let's fade to black. Okay,
All right, and we're back.
Fade in.
The dog likes me now. I'm human.
Yep.
Well-
Yeah, we jumped ahead. I don't know, maybe like an hour and a half in the game or so.
This is kind of confusing because he has elf ears, but he's referred to as human.
I never noticed they called him human.
Well, because he's human, because he's human Link right now. Yeah. So we took the mask off because we learned the Song of Healing now.
So now we are outside of Clock
Wait,
Town.
can you put the mask on? Because the animation is like crazy.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Let me get that on there. All right, here we go. Oh, my God.
It's like painful. Like it
Yeah.
seems like it's painful for him to change.
Well, every bone in his body is destroyed.
I remember
As he
seeing
shrinks down.
that animation. They had it on the commercial for the game before it came out, and I was like, what is this? This looks like the coolest thing ever.
So you can actually skip that animation actually, which is nice because it is kind of long.
You can
and gotta
skip it.
Switch between masks.
You can skip it for every time you put it on after the first time you put it on the mask.
yeah.
The first time, you have to watch it.
I would never skip it. I wanted to feel his pain
that's the
each time.
thing.
And I'd like hit myself on the arm. My entire arm was like bruised.
Or you would just use a Nintendo 64 controller.
Yeah, I was just bloodied at the end of this game.
And another cutscene.
Oh yeah, we get to see a little bit of Skull Kid's backstory.
Yes,
a little
before he gets the mask.
bit. Yeah, even he's got a really. Everybody is tragic. Like everyone has a tragic story in this game, except for Link, who's like, "I'm gonna go save the world and find my friends."
And these dumb fairies.
yeah. Well, even they get split up. You know, they're best buds, and
Well,
guess-
they're back together already, Kyle. I mean,
well, no, this is the past.
wasn't that scary?
And I guess the idea is that you're looking for Navi in the game, right? You're trying to find a friend.
That's, I think, the implied goal in the beginning.
Look at him.
Man.
Which, Kyle, doesn't make much sense because at the end of Ocarina of Time, she just leaves. Or is it he?
I always thought it was a her.
Well,
Navi.
it just, takes off in the Temple of Time. It's like, see ya.
Can we show what's going on there on replay? Is that fine?
Well,
Blur it out.
it pans away, so
Okay.
we don't. The implication is friendship.
Oh, he's having a good time. Cartwheels.
That's the sign of a good time. Like a Bud Light in a commercial, cartwheels in a video game.
And there we go.
Graffiti.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I haven't seen this, but I guess in Ocarina of Time,
Disrespectful.
if you go back to the Lost Woods as an adult, he'll attack you.
I think you can. You kind of have to goad him a little bit. I think.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
okay. Oh boy.
I like how it just cuts to it's like cartwheels.
Murdered.
So it looks like he just
Murdered
killed
the
him.
mask man.
He just once he went down the path of graffiti, it was
Yep.
like
Yeah.
this guy's he's
Straight
he's a
from
bad seed
graffiti to murder.
Kids, let this be a lesson to you.
now. Graffiti to murder.
All right, that was a good flashback. Let's take this mask off.
Yeah, see, now you can skip it. The reason I brought up the skipping thing earlier was because I really didn't realize I could skip it until I was like 3/4 of the way through the game. So I truly did endure Link's pain every time. Oh, there's Tingle.
I always love these slimes with the little stuff inside of them.
Oh yeah, this is our first time encountering Tingle.
Actually,
So-
I think you do see him earlier.
Oh yeah, he is in Clocktown.
Yeah, because
Good
you
call.
gotta knock him down
Yep.
with your bubble.
You oh shoot, I'm getting okay. So this is
What are you doing?
You're
I don't
just
know.
needlessly torturing him.
Yeah, that's right, dude.
Oh boy, a lot of pressure here. That thing's just jumping over my head. Hey,
Oh, you hit it with your bubble.
Kill
it.
All right, it's on.
Look at its face.
There you go.
Oh,
Hit
this
that
thing's
heart.
freaking me out. All right, Tingle, get down here.
This was the first Tingle in a Zelda game, though.
Yes.
It was, and it was. Oh, if you hold it too long, it pops. That's right. What?
And he's definitely the creepiest character model because he looks a little older. Like he
Nice.
looks like he might even. Yeah, he's
There
got a
you go.
beard.
He hovers for a minute.
In Wind Waker, he got a little friendlier looking, but here,
He looks like one of those
Oh
little
my God.
elves for the holidays that you're supposed to like sit
Yeah.
on
Elf on
your
the shelf.
mantle. Yeah.
Yeah, that comes to life and murders you in your sleep.
oh, you had
Oh.
very
Yeah.
different childhood. Than
I can't buy a map. Not enough rupees. Oh well, I don't need a map.
Yeah, Wade knows what he's doing.
Oh, the southern swamp.
Another tragic story. The cameraman guy, Tingle's his
Yeah.
son, and he just wants him to not be this weird loser.
Tingle's his son, or he's Tingle's son?
No, the owner of this shop right here is the father of Tingle.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
But isn't
'cause-
Tingle
Or I
like?
guess I did.
Isn't Tingle like 40 years old?
Yeah, well, this guy's much older. I mean, because he complains about having a son who just wants to, dress as a fairy.
Oh,
and-
that's right. But look,
Jeez, this isn't PC.
child.
yeah. A child has no business searching for fairies. He's
Oh.
complaining about Tingle.
Okay, I guess I never put that together. But he looks like he's pretty much the same age.
He looks like he should be in Sons of Anarchy.
Yes.
So we got to solve a few puzzles before we can get to the first dungeon. How it sets it up is you pretty much have to save each environment before you can really tackle the dungeon. So this one, the swamp is like poisonous. So
You can do your little hop though on the
Yep.
water. I always thought it was a cool mechanic.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's like skipping a stone.
yeah, it's not gonna let me swim through it because it'll drain my health. So I'm pretty sure I have to go through here and save the witches first to get a bottle.
Jeff, did you play this like in the right order where you played Ocarina first and then Majora's Mask?
Yes.
Okay, I'd be curious if anyone ever played this one first.
Oh, and I'm
They'd
pretty
be
sure
doing it wrong if they did.
this waterfall, if you're in Icana Valley, I believe, you come out here if you go down the river.
Oh, that's
Little
right.
shortcut there. I mean, I haven't played this game before.
Well, a lot of people that are going to play it on 3DS will probably play this first.
Yeah, that's true. Well, Ocarina of Time did come out on.
I know, but
so
I'm
I
just
guess-
saying, like-
yeah, maybe this might be the first for many people.
Okay.
Oh my God.
We saw the moon walking into the shop. I love that
Oh.
you can see it pretty much everywhere. It's always looming,
So I remember this being kind of weird. You have to talk to this witch before you go to the woods. Otherwise, I don't know. It's a weird order you have to do things in.
You have to get a pig mask, right, and sniff for.
No, you get that
mushrooms.
from the butler when you
Oh.
beat him in a race.
Okay.
Naturally.
So,
Oh, you got to chase
I
this
love
guy
him.
down.
all right, this is throwback
Come here,
to the
little
Lost
guy.
Woods. Yeah,
Where are you going?
same music, same idea where you have to,
There are wrong ways to
yep,
go.
you've got to pick a direction. But now you've got enemies.
That guy's new. He don't think he was in Ocarina of Time, was he?
No. But this one, it's a little harder than Lost Woods. You can't just follow the music. You have to follow the monkey and your
Keep up with the monkey. Don't lose him. He's so adorable.
I think that turtle is saying Affleck.
I think so. Yeah.
Well, okay, he went left.
Okay.
Do you have the order memorized, Wade?
Oh, here we go. I didn't do. No, I don't.
Oh, so many monkeys.
Okay, so
And they were bosses in Ocarina, I believe, right? Weren't they in the desert?
yeah,
temple?
yep.
Yeah.
They were I think the mother of Ganondorf is how that
Right,
played
That's
out.
kind of the idea.
So now they're good. They're little good witches. They just sell potions, and now I have to go to her sister and get a healing potion.
Funny thing about Ocarina of Time, when I reviewed it, you know that point where you got to shoot the arrow to the sun?
Yes,
That was
Oh.
not in the review copy. You used the hover boots to
Really?
get over this little thing to get to the temple.
Wow.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, so they changed that. I wish we still had that code. That'd be cool to see
Yeah.
that.
Okay. Hey, wake up.
Did she say her name? I wonder if they have the same name. I think
They're-
most people have different names, even though they look the same.
No, they have like rhyming names. They're like similar. Or it's like cotate and comb or
something.
Something
Yeah,
like
okay.
that. I don't know. Okay, so I got the potion. Got to go back. Ah.
Splash.
I never talked to these statues in Majora's Mask. I don't know why.
They can there's a way that I think depending on what mask you're wearing, they'll take off into the sky.
That's if you
Yeah.
use a bomb.
A bomb.
If you use a bomb, they'll take off. If you hit them with the sword, they tell you the time. Well, they did in Ocarina anyway. All right.
Same deal. You got to follow again.
Mm-hmm.
All right, listen for the Aflac from the turtles.
Oh, there it is.
does say
Oh,
Affleck.
that
Affleck.
Hey. Game advertising.
Get back here.
Before the age of microtransactions, they
Yeah.
had to make their money somehow.
Ah!
Oh, that's gonna mess you up.
No.
No, I got this.
Man, I just want to hug that little guy. Maybe put him in some little cute clothes.
Uh-huh.
Feed him some licorice.
Go on.
All right. Well, later in the game, we got to save a monkey that's tied up and about to be, I think, executed.
Oh, yeah.
Who would execute a monkey?
Okay, so this is very important. So in Ocarina of Time, if you use your bottle, this menu doesn't come up. You just have to stand next to something and press a C. But in this game, it prompts you to use it. So
Oh.
I wasted so many potions just trying to stand next to her and press C before going to this menu.
Sorry that happened to you, Wade. So you really should have this memorized with the monkey if you had to do it so often.
Yes, you're correct. All right, she's good now. So Skull Kid attacked her. She was wounded. Now she's good. Oh.
You know, it'd be great a ride back.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, so
Oh,
so
you went the right
now
way.
she actually runs the boat tour. So now since I saved her, I get to go back.
Oh, monkeys.
Hello.
Monkey attack.
Hi, you little guy.
All right, so now they're like, hey, our brother's captured. Please help him.
They're like monkey sheep.
Monkey sheep.
Their
Essentially-
faces and,
And
the
they can talk,
the
too.
way their kind of wool looks.
All right, now if I follow them closely enough, they'll just disappear. If I do it right.
Are you gonna break the game?
Oh, there they go.
So wait, you were telling us. I mean, you wouldn't consider yourself a Majora's Mask speedrunner, I'm sure, but you do like watching
Yes.
Majora's Masks, in particular speedruns for this game.
Yeah, and the rule is you can't use any cheat codes. You can use glitches that are already present in the game.
Yeah.
So, for example, they use there's one cheat that lets you use the Song of Soaring to get to places you haven't hit the statue yet.
Oh, okay.
Little things like that.
I don't think speedruns should have glitches. I'm gonna start a website, legit speedruns.
Well,
Legit
there's
runs.
another name for that. They call it 100%ing it or something like that, where you do it
Or
legitimately.
legitspeedrun.com.
Yeah.
So now I have the pictograph. This is also the first Zelda game with a pictograph, which is pretty neat.
That was a big deal in Wind Waker, I remember.
Yeah.
Take a photo of a Snorlax.
You're mixing up games there, right?
Yeah. So
Do you have to take pictures here?
no, it's just.
That's good. That's a keep.
Yeah.
What?
That was a keeper. You could have posted
Oh
it
no
to
no
Facebook.
no! Later on in the game, I think you need to use it. I think the guy who runs the picture shop, who is the dad of Tingle, if you take a good picture like of the Deku King, then
The what king?
the Deku King.
Okay, you don't think you pronounced that right the first one.
Well, I don't know. Zelda's funny because there's so many words that people pronounce differently. So some people say
Get a picture. Take a picture.
Oh yes.
Share on Twitter.
So sad.
Instagram.
Imagine that. By the way, Pokemon
Yeah.
Snap now. What you could do with social media
Oh, there'd be so many annoying pictures of Pokemon
Yeah.
all over.
would be
Just
amazing.
flooding me.
So, by the way, you only get to save
the
one
internet
picture
would
at a
max
time.
out. We would use all the internet's memory.
Take a picture of that monkey.
You only get to save one picture at a time, so I get to pick
Well,
and choose.
No, take a picture of the monkey and
Yeah.
then email it to me at work.
So I have to drop this one.
Yeah, get
And
rid
then-
of that crap.
Get closer. No, that's not good enough.
No.
Oh, that's like
blurry.
old timey crap.
It doesn't keep the
Ah!
No.
Oh, perfect.
I love it.
Nice.
I love it.
Monkey butt running away
Perfect.
from you.
That'd be funny if you gave that to the guy and he was just like, "Oh, I like this
What
one a
is this?
lot."
Oh, there's that moon.
Terror Moon.
Terror Moon.
So,
Sounds like a straight to DVD horror movie.
all right. So these guys aren't gonna let me in because I'm human. I think they tell me that. Yeah. So I can pretty much just transform right in front of them. Oh no! I'm not okay. Yeah. So they let me in because I look like them, and they're like, "Hey, come on in. You'll enjoy the torturing of this monkey."
You skipped
much.
that dialogue because it was so offensive, right? Is that what happened?
All right, so this king is really mad.
Where is the monkey?
He's right up here.
Can we see him? Oh, okay. I thought maybe he was like over the fire.
Yeah, so the job is I got to save him without the royal palace getting wise to my plan.
Yeah. And this is a pretty lengthy kind of before the dungeon. I mean, that is one thing about the game. Like, it only has 4 dungeons, but getting into each dungeon is a much more protracted process than it usually is.
They always like mixing up the yes and no, so you accidentally hit no. All right, so there are 2 ways to go here. One of them, I didn't pay attention, but I'm pretty sure I go right first, because I have to get the magic bean. And then I plant that. Okay, here we go.
Now we're playing Metal Gear Solid.
Now we're testing my skill here. Not being detected.
This music is awesome.
Yeah, it'd be huge at a Ren fair.
Ah!
No! You're the worst! Why did we put you on the stakes? No!
Jeez. Somebody else.
Oh,
should play.
wait. Okay, no. I'm pretty sure if I go this way. Is there a back way?
Are you cheating?
Ah.
You got it. Yeah, you're spinning into it, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Did you guys
Okay.
ever see
Oh, okay.
Josie and the Pussycats?
So this is where I put the magic bean.
The live action film?
Yeah.
No.
There's a song about a back door in that one.
Can you sing it for us?
I could, yeah.
I'm blaming the classic controller if I make any mistakes, by the way.
It is a little awkward because like the right control stick is now mapped to where the C buttons usually are, and it's a little strange.
Oh, so the sun's going down. It's late afternoon
Oh boy.
on the first day. So it's kind of cool. There's really nowhere you can go except for the main clock tower where time stands still. It always keeps moving unless, again, you're in the clock tower.
Oh, really? Time stops inside the
Yep.
clock tower?
Yep, the clock goes away.
Oh, okay.
It really, serves no purpose because... there we go. Because,
rupees. All right, fine.
Well, I don't know. I feel like I'll make it caught if I go there. No?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, get out of there!
Oh, don't listen to me.
Okay, so I think at night, if you do this at nighttime, they have little beams in front of their faces so you can see where they're looking.
Oh, okay. That's actually probably pretty handy.
You can hear the clock tower from here even. That's kind of neat.
Wow.
Right.
I think you can hear the clock tower everywhere.
Yeah.
Which
All
is
right.
super cool. And what happens when the moon goes down again?
When the moon... what? When the moon crashes?
Yes.
You
Then-
get a terrifying cutscene
Oh,
of just
yeah.
like the whole Termina just getting absolutely wiped out.
We want to do that, right?
We'd have to
We
wait
can
a
give it
little
shot.
bit.
Well, no,
We
you
can always fast forward,
You can
too.
fast forward through time, yeah.
Oh, we don't have that song yet, though.
You don't... You can just play. You don't... All you need to do is know what it is. You don't have to learn it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
And I know what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, Wade, I asked Wade, I needed to save, and I asked Wade if he knew what the time song was, and he knew it off the top of his head.
You don't?
No, I don't.
Okay, so now they have those little... Actually, it's faster just to get caught, I think. I'm going to go back.
Oh, because you have the bean now?
Yeah. Although, I think I need fresh water to make it grow.
Was that
Yeah.
the other way then?
I think there's fresh water.
Oh, you're right.
There's fresh water by the witches.
There was fresh water in that little cave I was just in.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Jeez.
Wade.
Okay, so I can't use that as a scrub. Gotta get back out.
Which is super dumb.
That's kind of a weird...
So in
yeah.
the previous game, you have to wait 7 years for it to grow. In this one, you just need a little water.
What are they saying? Wood hands can't plant a seed?
I guess.
Come on.
Well, the soil would get confused and you get pulled in, right?
Yeah, so I guess I have to go back and get fresh water. God, I'm such a noob.
We got to go back.
This is disaster.
Oh boy. What am I doing? Okay, no, so if I go that way, that leads to the cave where I race the butler.
Where you raise the butler?
Race the butler.
Is that like reverse Batman? You have to raise a butler? Where, Alfred had to raise a boy
All right,
to become
so
Batman?
Kyle, we should write that.
Yeah.
No, we should write that comic. I like it.
I gotta
I
get a
was,
feel
I
for
was
this.
ready to apologize, and Reiner's ready to
Oh, Wade.
So we can just probably skip this because this is just repetitive.
I just see panels of Batman spending way too much time making a really bad looking like peanut butter and jelly sandwich and giving it to Alfred.
just cutting off the crusts with like his assorted bat weapons and stuff like that. Oh, let's do it.
Oh, I should have went there.
You got this. Oh.
Oh boy.
If you don't get it this time, maybe we'll skip
Yeah.
so that everyone
So-
doesn't have to endure your just
failure.
terrible gaming.
I think I've already made him endure too much. Man, they have the most narrow field of view ever.
Well, it's better than like Metal Gear where they have a full cone.
All right, so here we go. Time to get some fresh water.
They look like Cuberts a little bit.
Okay.
Deku's can't use bottles either.
No, I think they can. I don't know.
Just like being Link. I think the Deku might walk the fastest actually.
With the exception of the Goron, they have the roll.
Yeah, he has the roll. But if I was just trying to get to from point A to point B, I'd usually go be the Deku scrub.
Come get me. I also had a lot of fun as the Zora swimming around the water.
Yeah.
You go super fast.
Those controls are really cool.
Oh yeah.
And then you could play in a band.
Yeah.
Remember that? There's a side
Spoiler alert.
There's a side quest where you start a band.
Which-
Why not?
They have the song you play. It's another side quest in the bar. The Ballad of the Windfish is a reference to Link's Awakening, which sounds nothing like the song in Link's Awakening. Link's Awakening is a beautiful song.
Yeah, but that game was a dream, and then this one could
Oh,
be a
okay.
dream. And
Yeah.
it's all
It also
very-
sounds just like Kickstart My Heart by Motley Crue. Yeah, you got to play it. It's played backwards, but if you play it the other way, it's 100% Kickstart My Heart.
Okay, so
All right, can you do it, Wade? This can be a little tough.
Yeah.
Another one of my weird sort of initial disappointments in Majora's Mask was that you didn't get to play as adult Link at all, really.
yeah. Well, I guess the Fierce Deity was the
Yeah.
closest thing.
Yeah.
All right. So
Hot.
These were all criticisms that I got over very quickly.
I think we've seen enough. Let's move on to the world being destroyed. All right, here we go. We're gonna watch this town get destroyed
Yep.
So-
because we're cool like that.
we
Wait.
are on the day of the final day, and if you look up, the moon is much closer.
Sorry, Fava.
You okay?
Nightmares.
Are you okay, Fava?
No.
You doing all right?
We got some clean underwear over there.
All right. So you just play each note twice in the Song of Time.
Speed things up.
Speed things up.
Yeah, you went and you came here and you talked to the old lady who tells you stories and puts you to sleep, which is cool. And then even that mask to listen to her full story is like a torture mask, isn't it? Right? It, like keeps you up all night.
It's a mask that like keeps your eyes like pinched open, so you can't go to
Man,
sleep.
This game is messed up.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at that little fairy thing.
Yep. So this is the fairy you have to get. Oh, where'd it go? It's the piece of the Great Fairy that you have to capture,
Oh, that's right.
so you can.
I would catch it, pet its head, and then smash it with my foot.
Now this one you can't catch in a bottle. Once you touch it, it like becomes part of you. It's really weird. But then you bring it to North Clocktown and you.
So the moon's actually moving in real time, right?
It's moving.
Kind of ticks down.
It is moving closer.
Well, yeah, I guess so. It just it's almost unnoticeable, I'm sure, because it inches so slowly, right?
Yeah. There's also another song you can play to slow down time. We're not going to play that because we want to get to the dawn as fast as possible.
Yeah, we're in the stretch here, right? Like we're just waiting for
Yep.
the world to end. Basically.
So it's really cool. I really like going around the final day. You notice how the guards, they're just not guarding anymore. Well, he's guarding me, but
they're all looking up at the moon.
they're looking up, just kind of reflecting. The bombers, obviously, they don't have parents or something because they're just wandering around.
Yeah, they're all like orphans, I think, right?
It's just really interesting to see how everyone's mentality has changed from day 1 to day 3.
Yeah, the fact that they thought about all this stuff, like and put it in the game and made it work.
So like,
It's pretty cool.
I really like the male. No, the male guy. Yeah, he's in this one. The
Postman, he's
Yeah,
recurring.
the postman. He's very, all about duty, all about getting to mail like at the right amount of time or at the right time. But now he's like, yeah, it's not in the schedule. What do I do?
You could just leave the city and go to the woods.
No, just let him deal
But
with
no,
his own
so-
way. Everyone has,
one
one
of the
way
qu-
they deal with sadness.
One of the quests you have is to basically tell him it's okay. I'll be the postman. You go, and then he flees and he's super happy. A lot of little cool little things.
There's also clocks everywhere. There were like there
Yep.
was a clock in his place that was ticking down, which is cool.
Exactly. So everyone has their own little
if
story.
you live in a world where the moon has an evil face on it,
Yeah.
you should be pretty much taught in school that the end of days is probably going to happen.
Oh, you know what they should do? Nintendo, as a way of promotion.
What is that?
I think
a
he's
slab
saying-
of meat in his mouth. You got to cook that, sir.
I think he's saying Affleck too.
So this guy's really in denial. In fact,
Oh boy.
But I was going to say, Nintendo, as a means of promotion for the upcoming
Oh,
3DS
man.
one, they should etch that face onto our moon.
Let's all hold hands.
onto Earth's moon. That would be pretty cool and probably pretty easy.
We need to hold hands for this.
Oh man, this guy is just straight up in denial about this moon.
He's
Make
laughing
him
at
shut
it.
his mouth.
That's gigantic.
So I don't know if you guys have heard about this. I think it was the game theorist that I saw. They did a really interesting video about how in this game the 5 different parts here signify the 5 stages of grief, I think.
It's interesting you bring that up, Wade. We also wrote about that in an issue of Game Informed magazine, and I asked Aonuma about that at E3.
Oh,
And he said that he had never heard of that.
really?
Yeah, and he's like, people are just making crap up. And he pointed at Kyle as he said that in English.
Yeah, the whole interview was in Japanese until that.
You know what? I guess I can see that.
But
Obviously,
yeah, he said he basically. I asked him about it, and he was really surprised about it, and he thought it was really interesting. Like he thought it was really cool. But ultimately he was like, yeah, no, that wasn't something that we thought about. This is just like an idea that people have come up with. But it's a really compelling idea. I think it's really cool. Mm-hmm. And it makes sense. It does kind of fit in sort of the whole theme of the game in an interesting way.
yeah. I mean, obviously, I think you're right. That is reading too much into it. But
No, I don't. Well, I guess Aonuma thought it was reading too much into it because he didn't even know he had never heard of it before. So
What was
Maybe
that
it was
guy's name? The
subconscious.
Game Theorist?
oh, it's a YouTube channel, The Game Theorist. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to write him some hate now.
Well, no, because
You don't know what you're
that's the
talking
thing.
about.
They end each episode by saying, "Well, that's just a theory,
I
a
don't
game
care.
theory."
No, I'm just, he's getting it.
But no, so one of the interesting stories here was the mayor's office. The mayor's in charge of the town, and he's basically under a lot of stress because there's supposed to be a big carnival going on.
and the world is going to end.
Yep, and so now he's sulking by himself.
And farting. Holy cow.
Jeez.
The carnival is on, but no one's here. Everyone's.
That was the sound of fart unfelt, right?
Yeah.
Like, we're all familiar with that.
Oh yeah, and this is the captain of the guards, really depressed.
Talking to a wall.
just throwing his fists up.
So he's sad because he has to make his guard stand at the gate still.
Well, at least the guards got a nice view of the moon.
What's really funny is even the characters who have agreed to flee, all they've done is gone to the ranch, which is like 50 feet away. You're not protecting yourself much. But if you do stand here, you'll see like the moon gets closer and closer.
What part of
gradually.
the face would you want to get smashed by?
The nostril, because then you might be able to sneak in there.
Okay.
Yep.
There's some money over there.
We're close. 1 minute.
Well, actually, okay. So once we get to midnight, then we're actually able to go up to the clock tower and see Skull Kid hanging out up there.
Being a jerk.
Yep. Oh, it's so eerily quiet.
Yeah, he's pretty much in the city the whole time, right?
Yeah. The whole time he just sits on top of clock tower.
Yeah, the music's like all gone after this point, right?
Well, until it hits midnight, and you'll see that in a minute here. Here we go.
Oh, no. No! Why are we doing this? Bad idea.
So this is the carnival. No one's around to watch it, but there's fireworks. Someone's putting them off.
I bet it was timed.
What's weird is you can see, like, it looks like the sun's going to rise, but it's midnight.
Interesting fact, those are the fireworks, the same fireworks that appear when you beat levels of the original Mario at certain times.
Oh.
I just made that up.
Okay, so how it's supposed to happen is the clock tower opens at midnight, and all the citizens go up to the clock tower and basically hang out. And,
Get drunk.
Yeah. So now we're up here. Skull Kid's
You
up here.
Bad boy. Bad boy.
That's just making it creepier, Reiner. Oh. Smacking fairies.
Yeah, it's really interesting. Your fairy says something different pretty much every time you come up here because you've experienced this before, but they haven't.
Oh yeah, because it's the first time for them technically. Yeah. Which is fun when you beat the game and you go up there and Skull Kid's like, "How did you pull all this off in 3 days?"
Yeah,
Which is really cool.
Yeah, how did you beat my plan?
Oh, no.
This stage serves two functions. Either you can hit Skull Kid with her little bubble, in which case he drops your ocarina, which we already have, or you can use this opportunity to call in the giants. We haven't summoned any giants, or we haven't saved any giants, so...
But yeah, you can even bring, if you've just beaten 2 dungeons, like you can bring in 2 giants. It doesn't do anything.
And the giants,
but
they
they'll show
try and
up.
stop the moon, but they fail. So you need all 4. We haven't saved any, so if you try and... we don't even know the song yet.
Yeah, there's
So-
nothing we can do here.
Yeah.
Can we use editing magic to
Yes,
do
we
some
can.
high speed editing and fast forward through the 4 minutes here?
Yes, we definitely can.
All right, here we go, guys.
It's happening.
Uh-oh.
Exciting.
Final 10 seconds.
10, 7, 8.
Is there still time to flee? I need to get out of here.
No, you're
Look
done.
at that guy just
Oh,
floating
really?
there.
Oh wait, go deposit your cent.
if I
go
pulled one of
deposit your
these?
rupee in the bank.
All right.
Take a dump. No, don't take out the ocarina. Oh.
You almost did it. Oh, jeez.
Look at that. Somehow it's still going through the atmosphere.
Does it show the people at the ranch?
No, it's
I
just
don't
Clock
think so.
Tower. It depends on where you are, I think.
He just wanted a Q-tip.
I was always wondering why it fell so slowly. Like it's just going way
It's
slower.
magic, man.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, by this time we're all dead. We have long since died.
Well, I don't know. Could be in a basement.
Yeah, don't we see Link watching it happen right
We
here?
do, yeah.
God, this is
His
so.
mind.
This is so creepy and just like.
Ooh.
I mean, obviously you see Link die a lot, you know, just fighting enemies and stuff. But to just see him like wiped out by like basically an atomic blast, jeez. Yes, we have.
That's it. End of game.
Oh, and then back to the Nightmare Man.
Yeah, so then time repeats, right? So you got to figure out how to stop the moon from falling. You got to keep resetting it over the course of 3 days.
This game is so surreal. Yep, the clock's gone, so time is still
So
here.
yeah, when the 3DS version comes out, it'll be like this, but you know, like prettier.
Yeah, well, I can't wait to see what they did with it, if they did any tweaks or anything like that.
Oh, and that moon in 3D
Oh
popping out in your face.
Oh, man. That's going to be awesome.
Terrifying.
And let's move on to a second game on roulette. Okay, we're playing another one of Kyle's favorite games of all time, the Core Gang.
Man, any game that has the letter K in it, like my name, I'm there.
You've never seen this, have you?
I have no idea what this
I haven't seen this either. Anybody?
Do you
familiar with
really
this?
want to? They're double checking
Yes.
with you. Make sure you want to do this.
Jeffem, you know anything about this?
Well, I have the box here, and it says it's an outvasion from inner Earth.
How do you do that?
It says civilization is threatened by creatures not from outer space, but from deep in the bowels of the Earth.
Gears of War.
I was about to say, so this is Gears of
All
War
right.
for Wii.
Yeah.
Pixonauts, a Zoink, Pixonauts, Zoink, and then what was it? Rombax was a developer. How many
And
people worked on this
Snapdragon.
game?
So here's who worked on it. It's developed by Zoink Games, Unique Development Studios, Snapdragon Games, published by Pixonauts and Game Foundation and Atari. And here's a little thing behind it. It's made by, I'm gonna butcher his name, Klaus Lingeled used to be at Shiny.
Okay, Shiny. So like Earthworm Jim and stuff like that.
So he quit his job at Shiny to found Zoink Games and work on this. But it was originally being made for Xbox. They never finished it. And eventually, Games Foundation came in and helped finish it for Wii.
I'm so confused.
Well, with all those people working on it, it must be good, right?
Yeah, I mean, when you have like just tons of cooks in the kitchen, you just always get a fantastic meal, right? Okay.
I like the art style.
It's kind of very Tim Burton-y, kind of psycho-Nazi.
Yeah.
My schedules and time frames will be met with efficiency. Nothing will remain but
Weird cube heads with zippers on them.
and sheer
That guy clearly inspired Scarecrow's look in Arkham Asylum, Batman game, with the syringes on his fingers.
We must keep to the deadline. Now, Dr. Samuelson, give us the coordinates we require.
Please try to enjoy this as much as I do.
What is
Why?
Oh my gosh! Was that were they torturing him?
I think so.
Was that a nose hair?
I think so.
It looked like a booger.
Yes! Oh, yes! Let's move.
Those guys are their
That
movement is too
was
broad.
the light switch. Moron!
This game's sweet.
I'm already
Meanwhile-
on board. Yeah, we're all just kind of silently watching because we have like no idea what to expect.
Is that you? Is that your character?
Was she wearing pants? That's my question.
Why is she
Okay, sure.
scaling a building?
Okay, so it's New York City with an earthquake.
That sucks. Oh,
Oh, she's fine.
Nice job, Pixie.
you ever see Amazing Spider-Man 2? There's a moment with a cord like that.
Oh.
Watch for falling climbers. Why did
What? Okay.
She lucked out.
or oh, she's fine.
Yeah, no, that's.
He just fell off a skyscraper.
This place looks like some sort of lab.
Why did she survive that? She fell further than if she had hit the street.
Someone thought that was a good story idea.
And why was she climbing to
Like
begin
they
with?
just started writing this story, and they were like, "All right, let's start with a girl falling off of a building,
No, climbing a building
into
and
a
then falling off.
sewer, and she'll find a robot suit. Why not?"
Wow, look at this.
Let me just hop in.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Titanfall.
That's
Gears of War meets Titanfall.
Wow.
okay. I guess I get to control that. I hope, right? I'm
Those
not
are
gonna
joysticks.
I hope the game's not pulling nose hairs out of scientists' noses.
What?
Wow, I have no idea what's happening.
Jeffem, can you tell us what's going on here?
I'm sorry, man. We're beyond what the back of the box says. Does it have like T1000 hands that just
Yeah, that's what I was
reproduce
thinking.
Stuff?
Just the things that she's thinking of, I guess, which is
Dude, climbing arms. Gotta try them.
What? No,
oh,
no,
clearly,
don't use those.
Clearly, those
Okay,
are climbing
okay.
arms.
They look like plants.
So,
Kyle's playing.
take this thing for a spin. What can it do?
Nothing yet. I'm pressing buttons to move the camera. Okay. I got an on-screen cursor here.
What?
Hello.
The Crank Brothers are invading! The Crank Brothers! No
He's
more
like
fried
Grandpa
chicken,
Simpson.
No more Shaggy
I'm telling you.
Oh, how I love the Shaggy Poodles. And just forget it all!
Okay, calm down. You know about this suit.
What's
The
going
backup
on?
suit. You must help me. I'm in prison down here. It's kind of stinky, and they've got schedules.
I can help you.
I think that guy needs to go to a chiropractor.
Yeah, or is he?
Very
No.
His head's in the middle of his body.
Yeah, that's you probably got to get that looked at.
His sternum is serving as his neck.
Unless
at
you're
the
part
moment.
egg, and then you're okay.
Yeah.
Can I waggle here? No, not waggling.
No waggle.
This is on Wii.
This could be awesome.
Okay.
Okay.
Buttons don't seem to be doing anything. Oh, I can go this way. Okay.
I want to see if you can use those arms some more.
I would wait. I would love if I could use these arms. That would be fantastic.
Wait, what was that?
There you go.
I got a Half-Life wrench. Oh, I can jump now because I got a wrench.
Okay. They're giving you abilities one at a time.
All right, we
My
gotta
name's
block
Pixie.
this
What's
phone number.
yours?
I'm Dr. Samuelson. Dr. Oons, one of the Crank Brothers, keeps me locked up in
I wonder if Crank is spelled with a K.
high-security prison.
He's in a high security
know it
prison,
is.
but has access to this, whatever it
A
is.
greased weasel.
To Skype.
We
Yeah.
don't have much time.
Well, thanks for interrupting me constantly. If we don't have much time. All right, let's see.
Oh,
I can
that
shoot
looks
stuff
like
now. Oh, that's kind of cool.
no, it wasn't.
Yeah, you don't lie, Kyle.
Sorry, everybody. That was not cool at all. Good old me.
Come on, you can do it.
There we go. I like climbing stuff.
All right, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's like Earth from Jim, right?
Yeah.
Not really.
Or Bionic Commando. Can I just jump down there?
You
Oh, I got a
are
wrench.
another character in a robot suit.
Oh yeah, like Earth from Jim.
So what do the monkey wrenches do again?
They give me new abilities. Like double jump.
The elevator down to my excavation site.
They didn't even bother animating them that time.
Good.
This is not a good idea, lady. You should probably just go back to a building top and die.
Yeah. I want to know why she was climbing that building in the beginning.
I know. Aim at signs to helpful hints.
What?
Okay, this is telling me how the game saves. All right, it's a good hint.
And you're not saving. Ballsy.
I don't need to save. There's another wrench.
Wrench.
I know what you're going to be doing.
I'm gonna be getting that wrench.
Underswing.
Maybe that is something to do with what that old man talked about. I gotta get over there.
She's pretty trustworthy.
Okay, here we go.
Gotta
Wait, guys. I just had a thought.
Enormous machine you see here is the crank.
So we all thought she clearly died. Maybe she did. Maybe this is Afterlife as well.
Oh, maybe she's stuck in hell.
It's a nice tie-in with Majora's Mask.
There
Yeah.
are many strange and dangerous creatures lurking inside.
Ah!
No.
So you gotta do some a little bit of timing there.
If you die in hell, where do you go?
Well, clearly you end up in a lab with some kind of weird suit.
According
Nice.
to my underground
There we go.
positionometer, you are now just
Whoa.
outside the crank tank.
A little thrust.
Crank tank.
Inside.
That was a cool door.
Deep inside this thing.
So I guess it's just like just an action platformer.
Oh,
It's a loading screen.
what's going on? Oh, okay. It's telling you the time.
The Zeeks are energy creatures that hatch from the fruit of the Zeek tree.
Do they explain who built this underground laboratory?
We got to keep playing. Collected all the Zeeks.
Oh, I think we're gonna have a conversation. Or an arena battle.
Wow. I did not expect that.
Are there humans down here?
I don't think that's a human. His eyes are enormous.
And tonight, in the red corner, Mad Boy! And in the white corner, your all-time king of crush, gorgeous Gorgle!
Okay. There's a Rancor.
I like their
Purple
monster
Rancor.
designs and the character designs.
So, Kyle, pretty much you have to defeat these aliens, or else they'll come up and invade the surface
I
of Earth.
think that's a pretty good guess. Yeah.
Yeah, this is fair.
You got him, kid.
What? Let's end it right there.
Yeah.
Let's not show anymore.
That's it. That's the core gang.
Roll credits.
It's weird that you die so quickly and the game ends. That's strange.
Interesting choice.
What is happening?
my God.
Oh, no.
That guy does not mind one bit that he just got eaten. He is totally on board.
He's doing an Assassin's Creed dive.
Everybody, I'm in here. Help me.
So I guess we're friends with that guy now.
I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
Is she just constantly farting?
What?
In the belly of the beast.
Definitely getting a Psychonauts vibe from this.
Oh,
game.
yeah.
What a relief! Fetch the boy and try climbing
there's a
up
giant
the
skull
monster's
over there.
throat. The other way out would be a little,
Kyle. Not in the urine. Kyle,
Not in the
you don't
urine.
want to be in there.
Yeah, you're.
Why is that monster's stomach full of pee?
That's where we store pee.
It's Mountain Dew.
In our stomachs.
You had some live wire.
You've been doing it all wrong, Kyle.
I think you got to get on those, Kyle.
Do I have to? I think I have to wait for it.
What is going on with the music?
Nope. Okay.
Oh,
Bum, 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 bum.
there we go.
Soundtrack of the year for sure.
There's just like 4 notes.
Bum, 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 bum. Oh, well, wait.
Oh, now
here we
it's
go.
coming.
Picking up. Getting some drums in there.
Oh.
This is a song my daughter likes to play on her piano. She's 3.
Oh, it's just getting worse.
Worse
Okay, that's
or
pretty
funky?
cool. Yeah, I like it.
I kind of like it now. It's getting kind of like Mars Taxi.
That's the one.
Yeah, so he's the game designer, director's talking to the composer. It's like, okay, so you're jumping across these little things of salami
Could be orange juice, could be urine. We
on a
don't know.
lake of urine. What music should we have going with that?
Okay, there are animated skeletons in this monster's stomach.
That's what the other monsters he ate, I guess.
How's it control, Kyle?
It actually controls okay. It's not bad.
Is it weird to control the camera with the D-pad?
Oh yeah, it's always weird to do that. That's pretty common for a lot of Wii games.
I bet it's not as weird as controlling the camera by twisting the nunchuck. I think that was Spider-Man 3.
Ugh, gross.
Yeah.
Hey, boy.
So, Mad Boy, how did you get here?
That's his name. His name is Mad Boy.
Me and my best friend Rex got separated in the subways. I started to look for him and ended up in some sewers. That's where I got hit in the
sewers?
nose. If I'd seen it
I'm from
coming,
Brooklyn.
I'd really hurt whoever did it. Well, you know the rest.
But what happened to Rex?
I don't know, but I gotta find him.
Okay, why don't you jump in?
Get in my fart hole.
What?
So,
What is happening in there?
Okay.
We definitely can't show that.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
This is great.
He appeared with a giant grin on his face.
What? Okay.
Oh, he's a violent child.
All right, let's have some dinner.
No.
What? So you just imagine whatever you want, I guess, and
Maybe?
Yeah, it's like Green Lantern, right?
I guess. But then you have to settle on something. She settled on climbing spikes or whatever.
What?
All right, you have hands.
Okay. So I guess you can switch between the characters to get like hands and climbing. or-
Cool, huh?
What are you two up to?
Fighting fists. I'm gonna be a hero.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, this place stinks.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, she's stuck in the fart hole.
You think it's bad for you?
All right, Mad Boy.
Kyle, I'm kind of intrigued.
I a little bit.
Whoa! Box pigs!
It controls pretty well. It's not terrible. Like it's not terrible. It's freaking weird though. You know. I can switch between characters so I can get my. They switch instantly.
on the fly.
Oh.
Weird. All right.
I wanted to see a fun animation of them switching places.
Yeah. Oh, she has the double jump. Okay. And then I can punch here, maybe? Oh, that seems like the way we're supposed to go, right?
Turn around. That's just like. I don't think you want to see what that is.
Oh, it's shoot
you
that
don't
thing.
want that.
Oh, okay.
Shoot the
All right.
earwax.
Oh, there we go.
It's like the hook shot.
I got swing. Yep.
Good work, team.
We did it.
Now you need to climb up the throat.
Oh, yeah.
Gross.
Was
that his
the uvula? Oh,
Is it really right there? It looked like they were falling for quite a while once they were swallowed.
It's a big throat, man.
Oh!
Oh!
Maybe this game doesn't control that well. Or maybe I'm just terrible at video games.
Okay.
We got this.
There we go. Okay.
Nice.
Then I can get on the uvula.
That soundtrack. I'm telling you.
Starting
Done.
over again.
Oh,
Kyle.
Come on, Kyle.
Okay.
Turn the camera.
Yeah.
Turn the
Depth
camera.
right, all right.
perception.
Apologies, everybody. I've got one of my eyes closed. It's making things difficult. Okay.
Whoa,
Oh,
jeez,
barely.
dude, you almost did it again.
It's hard to tell. Video games are hard, Reiner.
okay.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
The designer said, give me a soundtrack, but make it exclusively stomach noises.
And he was like, I can do that.
Is that the tongue?
Oh, yeah.
It is.
The tongue is going to
Oh,
fight
creepy.
you.
It's not
Get
letting
back
you
there.
out.
All right, come here.
Punch it.
Yeah, nice. Sweet tongue action.
Oh.
Okay, I got it.
That thing looks cool.
So what do I do? Can I?
Get out. Can you run out of it when it's...
Yeah, when
yeah,
it's
that's
laying
what I
flat.
thought. Let's see.
What is the weird mouth meter down there?
Oh, I don't know. What the? Yeah, I don't know what that was.
Did you win?
Okay, I guess you're flying now.
This guy's, he's like
Stop smiling.
totally making eyes at us.
Phew. Yeah, cool. We're out again.
Is the monster asleep because we beat up his tongue?
Okay.
How long have we been in
The
there?
electric fence in front of the door. It can be switched
All right.
off by pressing
Well, this game is
the
intriguing
button.
for sure.
Yeah.
It's very weird and different. I'm surprised it didn't get more press. It seems pretty cool for Wii. Thanks for playing it, Kyle.
Yeah.
And thanks for joining us, Wade and Jeff. This is Game Informer's Replay. You can find new episodes every Saturday on YouTube and GameInformer.com. See you then.